Welcome back, everyone. So this week we're going to be looking at what we call the 3 breathing spaces and the full yogic breath. So this video is all about how we really use the full extent, the full expansion of our lungs. So in order to use our full expansion of our lungs, we really need to use the diaphragm. So the diaphragm muscle is the primary muscle of breathing. So when we use the diaphragm to breathe, we really take the breath right down into these lower lobes of the lungs here. And these parts of the lungs is where there's a greatest exchange of oxygen. So there's the most capillaries, blood capillaries. So we can really receive the oxygen much better when it's deeply in the lower part of the body. So the primary muscle of respiration, this diaphragm muscle. So when we're using the diaphragm to breathe, the belly will expand and soften on the inhale, and then the belly will come back on the exhale. So it's not that we are breathing with our belly, it's an abdominal breath, but we're using the diaphragm to get the breath right down to the lower lobes. So many of us are shallow breathers, we breathe from the chest. We might use the secondary muscles here, if this looks familiar at all when we breathe. We might use our shoulders, we might use our neck. We use all these different parts of the muscles that are unnecessary. So when we really use the diaphragm, then the body can receive the oxygen and we can be more at rest, and we don't need to stress parts of the body that don't need stress. So we're going to begin this exercise. We're going to be opening the 3 aspects of, I'm going to call it the 3 aspects of the lungs. Obviously the belly isn't part of the lungs, but it's known as the 3 breathing spaces. And in Qigong terms, the 3 burning spaces. So the first one is from the perineum to the belly button. So that's the first. Then from the belly button to about the nipple line, so kind of center of chest. And then from the center of the chest to the collarbones, or the upper chest, because the lungs come slightly above the collarbones here. So those are roughly the three burning spaces. So this exercise, we're going to individually open each of those areas, and then we're going to do that full yogic breath. So we're going to do a full breath using all parts of the lungs. Okay, so let's begin. So hands on the belly. So let's just take a few easy breaths. Just noticing the breath in the body. Notice how it is right now. And then we're going to go into opening the lower burning space, or the lower breathing space. So inhale, fill the belly, rocking forwards. Open the hands. And then exhale, rocking back, squeezing the muscles in, pulling back. Inhale. Take the breath right into the belly, right down to the perineum. Exhale, squeeze the belly in and rock back onto the tailbone. Inhale, rock forwards. Exhale, squeeze, and rocking back. Each time, feel the belly really filling up with the breath, and then opening the lower back as we exhale. So we do 9 of these breaths. Last one. And then release the hands. Just let your hands rest on your legs. Maybe feel the buzzing in your hands. And just let the breath return to normal. Let your awareness just be on your breath, on your energy, on your body. Just pausing for that moment. Noticing what's shifted, what's opened. Okay, and then let's come to the centre of the chest. So placing our fingertips onto the sternum, hands resting on the pecs or over the breasts, connecting into the centre of your chest. And then we inhale, we stretch forwards, filling up, and exhale, bending forwards, opening mid-back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, stretch into the mid-back, that place between the shoulder blades, the back of the heart. Full deep breaths, rocking all the way through the body. Smile as we open the chest. Filling up fresh chi, fresh breath. Rocking through the spine, through mid-back. Using the movement of the body to open different parts of the lungs. Last one. And then resting the hands. Just allow an easy breath. Let the breath just come and go however it wants. Notice any tingling, any sensations in the hands, in the body. Just pausing for a moment. Receiving the breath. Notice what's moving. Okay, and now we're going to open the upper breathing space. So with this one, we're going to put our hands just kind of on the back, on the upper back or the neck, where the neck joins the back. And the movement is going to be opening the elbows and then bending forwards, closing the elbows. Now this can be a little bit tight on the neck and the upper back, so if you've got any neck or shoulder problems, then just lower the arms and just imagine that you're opening this upper breathing space, so this place under the clavicle gets nice and open. Okay, so hands behind the head if that's comfortable. And then a big inhale, stretch the elbows back, open the upper chest. Exhale, empty. Inhale, fill, open, stretch. Smile. Exhale, release. So that movement coming in through the upper part of the spine into the neck. Stretching and opening that upper breathing space. Full deep breaths. Let the breath massage the body. Stretching just as far as is comfortable for you. Not pushing or straining. Just opening to your full capacity. 9 times. Last one. And then again, releasing the hands. And just taking a few easy breaths, noticing how you feel. Noticing any buzzing in the hands, any vibrations. Tuning into the breath moving through the body, through all of those 3 breathing spaces, through the belly, the lower chest and the upper chest. Okay. So from here we're just going to practice that full yogic breath. So we really fill these 3 breathing spaces consciously. Inhale, take the breath right down to the perineum, filling the whole of the belly. So you feel the belly expand all the way around to the lower back, everything expanding. Then taking the breath up to the chest. Feel the whole of the chest expanding, the ribs opening, and then upper chest, the clavicle lifts, and then on the exhale, everything just releases back down. So let's go together. So inhale, filling the belly, filling the chest, opening the ribs, upper chest, lifting right up under the clavicle. Exhale, release. So inhale, breathe right down to your perineum. Feel the belly expand. Allow the breath to overflow into the rib cage. Feel your back, chest, ribs expand. And exhale. Release the entire breath right down. Last one. And then just letting go of the conscious breath and just allow the breath to come in and out, however it wants to. And just notice how your body feels. Maybe taking a few moments just to enjoy this open bliss state, and the body's fully open, fully full of breath. Let that sense of peace just wash over you. Enjoy bathing in the energy of your breath, your prana, your life force. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.